Hello. This works. We're back. I'm live. How does everything sound? This is going to be somewhat of a slight test stream, please ignore. But I'm going to do some RimWorld things. You know, the usual RimWorld things, where we harvest people's kidneys and possibly send them off into the great unknown. Give me a guy and modify his genetics. Unfortunately, I have no RimWorld DLC, so this is a pure vanilla run today, I'm afraid. So that's all that's going to happen. Maybe in the new year I'll start picking up some of the DLC, because I meant to pick up Royalty, didn't hear good things about it, and then I've just never picked up any of the DLC. And rather than buy it all in one go, get confused by all the new mechanics, I'll pick it up bit by bit and learn. Right. Shall we jump in, Kahor? Shall we jump on in with a brand new colony? We're going to go with the classic crash landed experience. We're going to go Randy Random, and we're going to go Adventure Story. We're also going to go Commitment Mode, so no matter what happens, we have to stick with it. Biotech is better than all others. That's what I've heard too. Let's see. We've got a decent amount of factions. Now, we can do this one of two ways. We can either spam random until we get a seed name that we like, or we can come up with our own. What do people think? What do people think? Thoughts? Biotech seems to be the best one. The others seem kind of overpriced. Yeah, Biotech does seem like the funnest one to me, and seems more in line with RimWorld than the others. I'm random. All right. Core, it's up to you to tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop, Core. I'm looking at the ceiling. I should be looking at chat, because if I look at the ceiling, I can't see. Seed Village. Is that what you want, Core? Village is a nice word. I think. Sounds like positive vibes. Oh, all right. Generate the world. Let's generate the world. Ideology sounds like a good one. Okay, so here is our world. Now, I usually, when I play RimWorld, I usually like to pick an area in the mountains, on a river near a road. So usually, I'd go with somewhere like this. However, I want to do something a little different this time. Because maybe we want to go... I want to go in the middle of a forest area. Or over here. Maybe here. Considered boosting up the stream again for biotech and making a colony comprised of friends. That does sound fun, though. I'm trying to think where... Like, Core, where do you think I should go? Because do I stick with what I know, or do I try something brand new that I've never done before? I do tend to stick to the same thing I know. I need input here, otherwise I'm going to be a terrible, terrible streamer. I dread to think what you do with me in RimWorld. So basically, my usual line of thinking is I find somewhere in a decent climate that's got a river, some mountains, and is relatively close to a road. In a temperate forest, I'm open to suggestions that aren't going to get me killed. Rapidly, I should say. Bad melee, bad shooting, good crafting, good research, optimist. That sounds about right. Although, give me some credit for melee. I used to do fencing. I was also bad at, but we ignore that. The point of fencing is to stab your opponent. Or slash if you're doing saber. Right. Where do we want to go? We need to pick where we're going to go, Core. Actually, hmm. Arid shrubland. Arable soil is hard to find. Okay. Desert, extreme desert. Yeah. I tell you what. In that case, why don't I stick with what I know? This forest here, which has got mountains, a river, and is quite close to a road. Let's go with that. Okay, now we need to pick our colonists. So we're going to go through who we've got. Right now we have a surveyor, who is a psychopathic nudist, who's capable of caring, looking after animals, or cooking. They've got a really high intellectual score. Annoyingly, they've got a high animal score, but they're incapable of it. And they've got a decent construction and shooting score. The medical and cooking stuff are a bit of a downside. We then have someone who has a crazy high plant, medical, and social skill. They're neurotic, abrasive, and sickly. She's also quite old and has a bad back. There's a sun lamp in her possession. That could be useful. Okay, right now, Kaylee, you're top of the list for coming along at the moment. Stephen, paramilitary agent. Actually pretty decent. General all-round, good with plants. Decent all-round with everything else. Okay, yeah, you're in there. Glitter World surgeon here. You're a pyromaniac. I immediately rule you out. You're a mad scientist capable of dumb labor, social or plant work, so you're low. Action leader, incapable of artistic or cleaning. That's not too terrible. You are also a psychopath. You do also have several injuries, and you are close. You are quite old. Jesus Christ. You are very, very situational here. Can't do construction, can't do mining, cooking or plants, can't do medical, social or intellectual or crafting. They exist only to murder, and they have an artery blockage. Move on. Got a super immune body mode. We're just gonna... Right. Cooking is where we suffer at the moment. We don't have a lot of food. I'm gonna rando you. Get a decent one. Cooking's the primary. You need, right. Ooh, passion for it. Psychically hypersensitive. Brawler. Has asthma. No, we're going to keep trying. Ah, that looks better. As a prosthetic heart, I can actually work with this. This is good. This is very good. All right, you're in the party. So, since Core's the only one here at the moment, let's pick a character for Core to take over. Core, you can either be a 61-year-old farmer, you can be a 45-year-old paramilitary agent, or you can be a 39-year-old space bartender. Got a funny feeling I know which one you're going to be. You're finalising that email. I'm going to pick this one. I think this suits Core. Here we go. Core, you're going to be a space bartender. I randomised and actually got a really decent person. Are a doctor after all. You could also be this 61-year-old woman who's very neurotic, abrasive, and sickly, whereas here you can be kind, optimistic, and pretty. Pretty much like real life, really. Space Barnes Header goes hard AF. He absolutely does. Right. Here we go. We are loading in. Okay. The three of you awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, land on this unknown RimWorld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, start making plans to survive. This is actually a pretty decent start. This is actually pretty solid. We've got a chunk of steel over here. We've got this area we could actually like close off and make into living quarters or farmland. We've got a tunnel system here which doesn't have any bugs in. So we can make this we can make something make it into like corridors and things, because it gives us access pretty well all over the place. Big chunk of mountain here. We do have some like mega scarabs and things over here. Oh no, we've only got scolopedes here, no mega spiders. There's the mega spiders. Got a tunnel over here which has some bugs in there. Buffalo. Yeah, this is a really interesting layout. Sold on this. Very much sold on them. Okay. First things first, we need to put together a decent area in which to shelter up. What I'm thinking, let's zone up. We need a stockpile area, which I'm going to mark here. Be our general stockpile. We're going to have a dumping zone down here. Grow zone is going to be imperative, so we're going to do an 8x8. And rice grows faster, so we're going to grow that. Now, let's sort out what needs to be stored. So these are going to come along. We need the wood, food. We have a cat as well. That's good to know. We have a fertilized cassowary egg, so that's going to be good stuff. So, right now, and yes, we have a sun lamp, so that will come in handy in possibly the winter if we need to grow stuff indoors. Right, I think that's about everything. Everything? It looks like it. So, our brave heroes, Core, Stephen, Callie, and their cat Green, crash landed on this RimWorld, about to survive. Sunlamp inhales electricity. God, don't I know it. Right, so let's look at the work. We're going to do manual priorities. Everybody's priority is firefighting, being a patient. Callie's primary vocation is a doctor. Core will be backup doctor. And we'll put Stephen as the ultimate last resort so he can heal himself. Do all this. Right. Stephen also has the highest warden skills. We'll put Core on 4 and we'll put Kaylee on 2. Handling, Stephen's okay there. Cooking, Core is going to be our cook. Hunting, so Stephen is going to be our hunter. He will need the bolt-action rifle. Core, what are your skills? Core's skills rely line shooting as well, so get the revolver. And we'll give Kaylee the knife. She's not particularly good at fighting. Back to this. Growing. Kaylee's going to have to focus on growing stuff, as will everybody else. Everyone else has got high growing skill. Good. It's very good. Plant cut, that needs to be quite high. Research. Leave the rest for now. But I think this is a reasonably solid start. So, Everybody's arming up and moving stuff around. Colonists need bed. Yes, they do. Let's just get some sleeping spots down for the moment. Right now, we can't be giving them everything they need. We just need to get them the bare essential. Now, my current plan is I'm going to run a wall along here to close this little section off and turn it into just a basic living area. Bang that in now. I'm going to put a door here for now. Then one of my plans is we're going to cut into this mountainside and make this our freezer. Right. Here we go. Currently, Kaylee's working on sowing the field of rice, or is moving the wood around into the storage area, thus getting cleared and moved around. Let's actually check the zoning for the home area. Right. We'll make it so that they don't clean this area particularly. Here, we'll need expand it into there. I don't want them to spend unnecessary amounts of time cleaning areas they don't need cleaning. Wall's going up. Stephen has botched some of the walling, but that's fine. I'm moving the wood in. Also got a lot of like compacted machinery around. That's quite helpful. Okay, and the base is almost set. Yeah, we need to put in an animal sleeping spot. Yeah, we'll put Green just over here. Green can sleep just there. Granite. Most of this is marble and sandstone, but there are chunks of granite around as well. Order a deconstruction in this area. So remove the flooring here too. The roof is going up. We have a rudimentary shelter. Now, focus on recreation and production. So a horseshoes pin can go here. Production-wise, don't have a lot of power. Now, I am planning on walling this entire area off eventually, so this will all be made into a general living area. So we're going to channel out this compacted steel eventually. Take it from there. So we're going to need an area to generate power. At the moment, a wind turbine would be the best way to get power. Plonk one of those down. I'll put here. And because we have somebody who's actually got a relatively high grow skill, we can build a reasonably large area. Or heal route. So that's like a free resource of meds early on in the game. I say free. Takes time. Right, health. Take it down to the standard meds, because I don't want to use any glitter world. All have to be able to treat. Prosthetics, heart, and an it. Okay, that's not ideal, but we can deal with it later. The entire roof hasn't gone up yet because of the trees, but that's a job for tomorrow. That is a job for tomorrow. Now, as for food, how much food do we have? 35 packaged survival meal. Eating 3 times a day. So that's 9 meals a day. We have 3 days and a bit worth of food. So we're going to have to get hunting fairly quickly. Now, I wouldn't recommend going for the muffalo quite early on because that will get us into trouble. Turkey. Yeah. Turkey on the other. That's very good. Get that. We can work with that. There's this. That turkey should be safe. And we've got some more survival meals. Good. Good. This is good. We're finding more resources that we can lay claim to. Look at this. More packaged survival meals. And it's in a cave without the spiders in. Job's a good one. We are lucking out hard today, team. Right. The night wears on. Let's have a look at the thoughts of our... Thoughts on the social life. Kaylee commented about friendly town councillors to Core. Core said a word about poker to Kaylee. Kaylee's thoughts. Kaylee and Stephen asked about practicing chess. About food. Even said a word about odd jobs to Core, so I guess that's like putting the roof up and everything. This is all pure vanilla, no mods. This is all my incompetence. Now, we are going to need some components. I'm going to list this out. Mining. We do have some components, but more will be better. Now, early on, one of the big things that I know people get quite upset about is where to sit and eat. So, set up a little dining table for now. It's going to be a short stopgap measure. Let's just speed through this, get everything hauled in. Stephen's off hunting. Gone hunting for the turkey. Oh, we've got silver here. That's helpful. That's free money. Jade up here, which is always good. We are going to have to deal with this nest at some point. But because they're on the water, we may have a tactical advantage there. Oh, there's a warg here. Okay, gonna have to be careful of that. Unless we contain said warg. Find the silver immediately. Nothing bad will happen. What are you trying to say, Core? I'm gonna use it like a bank. It's just stored there. No one's gonna take it. It's fine. All this steel, though. So much of it. I haven't seen anything that would indicate there being an ancient danger here as well, which is actually quite a nice change of pace. I usually always find an ancient danger. I guess because this is so mountainous. Oh, that's right. We are going to need a butcher's tape. In your last playthrough, you built a big cave base. What happened? The ancient danger was right in the middle of where you'd planned it. Oh no. What was the ancient danger? You cleared it out with a short bow and a revolver. That is ambitious. That must have been slow as hell as well. Ah, I see Core's already stolen all the armor for himself. Will he take the flak pants as well? That's the question. Right, let's get the schedule sorted. What I do is I do 2 hours break, 2 hours in the middle, 2 hours of break, 5 hours of work, 2 hour gap in the middle, 5 hours of work, 2 hour gap at the end. That's what I tend to do to begin with. And I add more time if I feel it's needed, or maybe not. Ah, Stephen has taken the flak pants. Okay, we're finally getting more roof in here. Good, good. More roof, more good. suppose we should haul out these blocks at earliest convenience. Right, who's on a major break alert? Callie, why? What's wrong? Why you got an awful barracks? Situation underfield, in the dark, soaking wet. Oh, river. Yeah, a bridge is going to become quite necessary. But we'll have to build it as like a strategic platform so that we can use it to fend off enemies and things. Yeah, if we can get this sorted out, we can start building like bedroom things or like work areas and everything. Fact, what's that? There's gold there, Andy. Well, once this is demolished, I'll chuck some walling in, and then I'll make this like make this sleeping quarters temporarily, and we'll go from there. I could eventually push out this way and like convert areas of this, but there's a risk of enemies spawning here. So I want to be able to keep this area on like lockdown as a war zone. Like have turrets and things that I can switch on from just over here and just immediately cut them down. It was 2 flamethrower lads. It took 10 minutes. That is a long old time. Long old time. Ooh, we have an eclipse. Need a meal source. Yeah, we'll get that soon enough. Okay, people are just picking stuff up. Nothing's being built yet. Okay. Let's have a look at work. Okay, yeah, not everybody's willing to do construction. Stephen has the highest skill rating, so we're going to bump him up on the construction scale. We'll put it to a 2 for everyone else, just so that stuff gets done. Because the more they do it, the more their levels will go. And it just also means that stuff will get faster. It won't be ideal, and there will be a lot of lost resources, but it should mean that everybody then does stuff. And we need Stephen to hit level 5, I think. Okay, butchery table is in. Make some nibble until you have 10. And butcher a creature. Paul's here to butcher it. Okay. Do you make? Oh, you need the meat and stuff already, right? Creature then. Might as well, it's just rotting otherwise. And we have our meal table. So, good start. Not ideal, but going. Okay, Stephen, you can mess up every now and then. Chair is not an easy thing to build. Okay, good. They're starting to de-rig this area, and that's going to give us like free materials to make stronger buildings that will be at less risk of catching fire and burning down. For now, while they sleep, I'm going to put a plan in. This plan is going to be sleeping quarters. That's going to be the wall there, and no, okay, no, that's fine. I'm gonna double thicken I'm gonna make the wall twice as thick for insulation purposes and defensive. This is gonna be where people are sleeping. They're gonna need to stay safe. We'll also channel this area around. So, how big of an area is this? I take it this far down. 1123. Most rooms I have to be your vents. Couple of. Technically, I say 6x4, maybe 6x5. We can fit a few of those in, and still have room to expand later. So yeah, we'll crack on with that as soon as we can. We have bird skin. Right, let's check the wildlife out again. Although we do need, we need a kit. We need a stove. Go with a fueled stove for the time being. That way we can get some food. Ah, the eclipse is over. Excellent. We also need some defences. We are in a very defensible position, but that could go sideways. What can we make? We can make... Yeah. Because that... People... And yeah, we'll put those two there. Ooh, let's harvest some mushrooms. Nothing can go wrong here. So, Cora and Kaylee are off to go harvest some mushrooms, while Stephen finishes off the dining area. He may finish that chair. We can but hope. Cora's now making kibble, which will hopefully be food for the cat. And we have a stove on the way. There we go. We have a fueled stove. So, I'm going to add meal. Now, the trick I always go with when it comes to RimWorld is you want enough meals to cover your team for at least a day. So, 10 simple meals. That's for 3 people, 3 meals a day plus a spare, which is exactly what we need right now. Ah, and the windmill's getting assembled. That's good. We're going to get some power short. No, the windmill lives. Oh, now... do I have a Steam Deck? No, I don't. I couldn't afford one initially when they came out. Otherwise, I'd be playing this on the go everywhere. I'd love one. Basic stuff in here just for some creature comfort. Yeah. Light traps are being built, so this will hopefully keep everybody safe. Animal that needs hunting. And could also build a research lab. Live there. You're probably going to buy one so you can play some Steam games, are you? I mean, that's fair. I've seen them in the wild at CEX a couple of times. But not that much. But those have been like the lower tier ones. Sorry, gunfire. Oh, it's castle turkey. What other wildlife? Got some... Oh, yes. Yes. Hunt them all. Oh, really going to have to be careful. Maybe getting a warg tamed would be a good idea. Who's got our highest animal hand? Steven, it's a 5. Like something used to live in these tunnels, actually. Right. So one thing I do know regarding RimWorld is my colonists are idiots. 9 times out of 10, they end up wandering into these caves after the insect jelly for food, which gets them killed. So I have to be able to yeah, that's fair. Which will eventually mean someone's going to rub their face in an insect nest and get their face mauled off, which is never a good time for anybody involved. Heli's onto the research desk at the moment. The chunks of steel ready for the power to go in. is being made. Hopefully it's not poisonous. Otherwise we're going to be in for a real bad time. And now we have a research project. First thing we are going to work on is we are going to start working towards... What are they? Batteries. They help keep it all running. Okay. The hill root's growing. We're coming to... oh, yeah, we're actually coming to the end of spring. That means we're going to get into summer soon, which is going to be slightly dangerous. None of our colonists are good enough to actually build an AC unit. That's a problem. That's a real problem. In fact, Stephen, what is your constructions? You're well on your way to level 5. So the line to the hasn't. That's fine. Tomorrow's another day. Are gonna have to drop down quite a few granite walls. Alright, let's get a stonecutting table. That will be essential. Living ring. Let's get a couple of animals. Good. Checking if there was anything I'd missed. Battery research is ticking way up. Animals are being again. Or will handle that. Ah, Steven's back. Right, so we can name this place. Right, so we can call our faction something. Call home though. What should we call this settlement? Rimtown. Hello, home. Ratedville. Manent. Illusk. You think it should just be called Village? I actually quite like Everon, so I'm going to call it Everon Village. With an exclamation mark. So what do we call our faction now? What do we call our faction? Eastern Weraba? No. Should I just call them the Village People and be done with it? Problem is now I've seen if Elior works. Okay, just for you, Core. Known as the Villagers. 2 exclamation marks. And bang. The name isn't valid. I bet it's the exclamation marks. It was the exclamation marks. Okay. All the animals. Stevens building away. Creeping closer and closer. Oh, I see. You have to dig up the field every time. That sucks. One more. Come on. There we go. We now have lights. Granite. This is down enough. Beautiful, beautiful. Blocks do we have here? There are these two granite chunks. Primarily got marble and sandstone. What do we want to build these walls out of? I'm leaning somewhat towards marble. Quite nice and bright. That was... Oh, yeah. Right, let's do it. Let's get some marble. Have 100. Structure in. With inner walls. Wooden door there. Leave a gap because we've got a vent in. Vent in now. There. Because that will be good for the summer or... No, vent's just... No, vent, bad idea on the outside. That's my dumb idea. Up all the limestone flooring now. Okay, right. We need zoning. Oh, hold up. Transport pod crash. We've got a survivor. A man named Thomas. He's from the Toba faction. He's a slowpoke gourmand psychopath with a 9 in construction and a 14 in cooking. He's incapable of violence. He's not in great shape. What's our relationship like with the Toba? Neutral at the moment. I figure... Oh, it actually isn't the thing. I don't have a prison at the moment, so I can't just capture it. So the best thing I can do is chuck a sleeping spot down, designate it as medical, and just rescue him. So who's closest? Core is closest. So, you've got to get going and rescue. This is an imperative rescue operation. If we're lucky, he may join us. I'm not yet in a position to set a prisoner. If I did, it would probably be over here. Right, patient. Anybody want to, doctoring? Okay, cool. Kaylee's going over to doctor. Awesome. He's not going to die. Happy days. Fine. Right. And we now have batteries done. So, one of the first things we're actually going to do is we're just going to find some places we're going to figure out a space for battery. I like to do a small room that I can set up 2 arrays of batteries so that I could, in the event something goes wrong, I have a backup supply. Action. Here, if I make this a room, carve out this corner, and we've got a little battery area. Slam a door in there. Some marble wall. And then I can hopefully put in batteries as and how I want. And we shouldn't have any problems. Get some power there. Switch there and a switch there. You know what though? In that off. Move these plants. Actually just extend this by 1. Give us the room for the battery. Go. How's he doing? He's in still quite a fair bit of pain. Oh yeah, crafting's actually quite low down the list for some. Or we're just gonna bang up your crafting. Because we need more marbles. Steven's on it as well, which is good, because that will get his crafting skill up. Research, we need to get some research going. Right, Pemmican, I think, might be a good shout here, because we're not going to be able to get much in the way of food. Well, food preservation for a little bit yet, because we're waiting on Steven's construction. Oh, he's not far off, actually. There we go, level 5. And there we go, because the Ibex meat is starting to cross away. We've travellers from Toba are passing by, so they're probably going to pick up almost as they go by. Let's go for some power. A battery side. Hopefully, this will get done before the batteries. All the way. So the spacecraft have impacted nearby. Well, quite as nearby as I would like. Do we have a geyser near us? That's the closest one. The geysers are quite cool because you can actually build around them and they'll provide like passive heating in the winter. They're actually relatively decent to like build a structure around. But be careful though, because they can get hotter than your colonists will be able to handle. Right, cool. Happy days. The battery shack is built. It's not fully roofed yet. There we go. Hasn't been fully channeled out, but we've got enough that we can get 4 batteries in there, and those can be with a main power supply and a redundant power supply. They're both fully charged. We will switch over to 1 battery only. Gonna try and get bedroom because needs the unsightly environment, sleeping on the ground, disturbed sleep, and sharing a room is starting to take a toll on our colonists. Quite happy playing horseshoes. Eventually, I will want to take this wall down and replace it with a marble wall, just in case of fire. We're getting dangerously close to the end of spring as well. Haven't been raided yet. We haven't had Randy throw anything at us yet. Threat is always there. Is there? Be careful. Have to be somewhat vigilant, and bridge that. What I'm planning on doing is sandbags down our side of the bridge. So let's get the bridge in. 5 wide. 600 wood. Fine, so we'll put some sandbags in, some other bits. Our side of the bridge, we'll put some little defensive points here, just so that if we need to defend ourselves from that end, we can defend ourselves from the ideal thing to happen would be if they got dumb and the caves and got mauled to death. I've seen happen quite frequently. Meals, 6 simple. Okay, so could be worse, could be a lot better. Blood loss is minor, good. His consciousness is better. Pain hasn't really let up yet, though. The sleeping area is okay. Slowly coming. Are just gonna have to bits out. People are learning to build. That's what's important. Ah, first harvest has come in. These are pretty. Let's get zoning again. We're gonna get. We're gonna bring stockpile zone. Northern. Gonna start zoning out general area where a small freezer will expand it as and if I chuck the cooling up here, that's a relatively defensive position for the enemy to get to. Should it ever come to that? Cargo pods. Oh. Ooh, milk. Lots of it. Okay, the sleeping area has now been built. We've got the basics set up. Food is just going in. Green belongs. Green doesn't have a master. Okay. He's in less pain now. Why is there a random castle? Oh, no. Let's not attack it then, because it will attack us. Wait, isn't that the one that hatched? Must be. That's away. Well, that's fine then. 23 hours old. Now a day old. Right. Now that we're getting to this point where stuff is starting to get through, we need to get... Everybody's got a reasonable mining. I'm just... Oh no, that's like fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Grade A. My mic is super low. It shouldn't be that low. Up, up, up. There we go. That's now at a nicer level, from the looks of it. Cool. Right, the bridge is getting together. You have been Sorry, Core. I just noticed how low my levels were. Okay. We have a bridge being built. Tempted to do incendiary mine on the bridge later would be a bad shout, wouldn't it? It would total the bridge, but it would probably most likely kill anybody who was on it. Again, it's a work in progress. Very much a... Kaylee, would you mind awfully just mining this granite for me? It really needs it. This is mine. Ah, good. We're getting these components at last. Yeah. This needs mining out. This is imperative that that gets mined out fairly soon. In the meantime, making headway into improving this little area. Putting out some walls. Making it nicer. Oh. Someone will go and smooth all that. Ah, Thomas is off. I thought he was going to step into one of my spike traps there. I was ever so slightly concerned. That's a shame. I'd have liked to have kept him. But that'll get some brownie points. Yep, there we go. Got us some brownie points with Oba. Psychic drone is ending. Fantastic. Right. Kicking along now. Stephen. Now, Stephen and Cora are smoothing walls out. And Cora's hit construction level 2. He's up from level 0. Good to know that they will actively do that actively helps. And we have pemmican research done. That's gonna help us make it through summer and winter, I reckon. The next thing we want to be researching, most likely, is gonna be smithing. We are gonna need better weapons, and God knows what Randy's gonna throw at us. And we also need that switching off so that we now have a redundant power supply. 10% chance if the tame goes wrong. We just have to live with this cassowary in here. temperature is rising. At the very least, let's start planning out the... So, what did I say I usually have them? About 6 by 5. No, more like that. Because then we have the wall a little bit... Yeah, because then the wall's going to take a bit of the room off. Okay, cool. Let's actually start laying that out. We don't have wood. We're out of wood. Pop all this wood down. Get a shit ton of wood. Temperature is vent there. Is going to be there. Maybe I've got my dimensions wrong. Oh, I get it. It's the internal size of it. You go 5 by 7 or something. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's there. Up by 7 goes. No, we'll do 7 there. Wooden door there. Vent there. And that's going to be our first room. Do recognise that now a bit large. Doing them widthways instead of long way. So Stephen's already started laying it out. So we'll just roll with it. I can get that mined out. Third room. Right, perfectly. Door there. Then there. Get furniture. Bed there. Bed there. So. Press it there. Going to move that. There to match. End tables go here. And we'll do the rest later. I'll also need to plumb in power. Now, just the wonders of these smooth walls. Right in. Probably deconstruct that and replace it with an electric thingamy stove. Right, summer is here and the heat is starting to kick up. So for the time being, get a cooler in here. This can be a temporary measure, but we need to keep this room relatively cool. Otherwise people will get upset. Don't botch them. Happy day, right. Temperature is in. And I'm gonna... Okay, so the AC is starting to do its work. Group of travellers from the Act of Olga. That doesn't look like trade, but that's fine. First two rooms are coming along quite nicely now. Security-wise, we have been killing a fair amount of animals, so maybe it would be worth getting a tailor's bench and making up a bunch of like patchlet so we can put some sandbags down in some strategic positions. Yeah, the rooms are slowly coming to. How much steel do we have? I think we're low on steel. Try to change your desktop wallpaper and your PC is bricking itself. How? That's actually a new one. I've not heard that one before. Right. We'll mark up some steel and that's going to be... Osmager says everything is normal. What are you trying to, like, set up as your background? Sounds like a reinstall of Windows, mate. Huh. Interesting. I have a war merchant. This is good. Who's our highest rating? Steven actually has the highest skills. Oh. You go see what weapons. Got some pemmican. They've got some herbal medicine. Sell our psychite tea to them. Not much, but it's something. Bows. A breach axe is always good, but we'll be able to make them ourselves later. Really much show on. Okay, we'll just sell the tea to them. Let's just get a sandbag laid up. This will be prime defense. Once the bridge is built, I'm just put like a couple rows of sandbags down and a couple little L-shaped pillboxes for fence and then get out so that they can't really make use of them. Oh, hello. Bedroom 1 is coming along. Almost got a sealed room going on here. What is that? There we go. We've got our first bed. I think Haley should have it. I'm going to have to deal with that rat, though, because it's doing my head in. I'm sorry, are you really taking pot? There we go. While I think of it. Good. Now, double lag. Ordered. Fine. Right. Now, for this bed, I'm going to set the order ore. Oh. Looks like the power has been laid. Now mean... That'll eventually translate to... A gift. Got 38 silver. Wait. We almost doubled our money. Okay. No, that's... Okay. Funnily enough, I can get behind that. Wait a bit. Wait a bit. Right, food stock. Look. Simple meals are running low. We've got 25 of our packed survival meals. So, yeah, just gotta top of that. Mining absolutely has to happen. So, I'm gonna start pushing. So, mining is now a higher priority. Has to be done. Has to be done. No arguments. Stump. Chop them down. Let's do that. Let's actually do that. Clear out the space. It says they'll deteriorate, but gone sooner rather than later. Ah, the freezer's being mined out. Fantastic. This is good. This is very good. I'd completely forgotten about the freezer. Windmill's going at full tilt. Happy day. Back to Volga, travellers. They're happy to stop by. Oh, steel is now being mined out again. And it's raining. This is our little battery room done. So I'll rack up more batteries as time goes on. Once we've done that. And then that'll just hopefully keep power going. It should have fixed itself. Did you restart Windows? Very strange. Must have just been having a funny 5 minutes. He's a good tonto. You didn't find it funny. Yeah, but I did, and that's all that matters. They're both now working on the freezer space. Actually perfect. Anarchist's collection. Goodies. Masterwork steel spear and recurve bow. Where is it? Not too far from home. As in, do you like have a Monday, Tuesday, Friday sort of thing going on? Or is it just you like have a million different images? I've just noticed that our food stock is dropping quite rapid. So I am going to step down Core's priority on mining because it needs to. Yeah, wallpaper engine seems good. It just, I've never been that bothered. I just set an image and I'm happy with it for like years. Oh, good. The bridge is still underway. The problem is we need to get Stephen's bedroom sorted. Not mining. He's not mining. Should really get some carpet. Bit of carpet. Bit of carpet. Oh, there's animal filth. Okay, so we need to deal with this cassowary somehow. Oh, no, cancel that. Yeah, nobody can tame this cassowary. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hold the door open. Hope the cassowary fucks off. Lo and behold, it has. Right, you're out. Get lost. Stop crapping all over my front room. Okay, another rice harvest is coming in. These are going up. Really need to get this room ready. Shelves. Shelves would be good. Once these shelves are in, I'll just set them up for food. Expand as. What's the break risk? Kaylee, what's up? Unsightly environment, you're unhappy with your bedroom. That's fine. Once we've got smithing done, I'll let you research carpet making. Or are they prioritising the bridge over everything? Been there for so long. Nearly done. There we go. We've got our little defensive points for the bridge. It will get built in the fullness of time. It was a fox. What the hell that was? Stephen, what are you up to? What's the game plan here today, Stephen? You're doing the sandbags. Stephen, can you please deconstruct that stove so that we can build a better one? Cool. Electric stove. God knows we need it. There we go. Right. Add a bill. Full meal. You have 10. Way to go for now. Okay, close that up. No time. 4. We'll always have 12. And we also have the tailoring bench. Make some. Let me do it a couple. Ah, they're finally working on this. Can request that. Door can now be requested. And as soon as that row is free, the wall can go in. Oh, we're so close. Literally just one section. You know what? We're close enough. I'm quite happy to just throw the bed in now. Be done with it. Because that room is going to get finished very, very soon. Paul's out here smoothing walls. Lovely, lovely. Steadily faster at it. I feel like I have made these bedrooms a bit big. I could easily have, like, made them, like, taken them down a bit. Low food. Yeah, not great. Not great at all. Oh, right. That's a point. Storage. Clear all. Critical. Food. Not hay. Allow kibble. Won't allow rotten. Shall allow animal. That's fine. Almost there. So close I can feel it. Okay, we can actually get the cooler in. Deal that off. We just need to figure out the power sit. How do I want to handle I think, just for now, quick and dirty solution, just run a power line up there. Oh, Stephen, have you got food poisoning? Yes, you do. Indeed. Good God, man. Oh, and Kaylee's gone on an insulting spree. Fantastic. It's all falling apart here. Okay, here's the deal. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut down a load more trees. And I'm going to give every bedroom boring for the time being. Just as a stopgap measure. Let's hit level 3 construction. Nice. Spewing up food. Really hope somebody cleans that up. Copy. And Steven's gone berserk. Anyone he sees. Oh god, he has a gun. Okay. Interesting. That's actually a fair point. We don't have a prison. Don't have a prison, right? Lol, Stephen got downed by a squirrel. Go rescue the idiot. Hey, food poisoning's no joke. I should know. But, dude. Getting into a fight with a squirrel, not the play. Absolutely not the play. All of this up. Oh? Kelly's daughter's in this group. Kelly's daughter. That's awesome. Right, Stephen's back to trying to eat. Now, he's somewhat malnourished. Bless him. Which does tend to happen when you start spewing your guts all over the show. Right. Stephen, can you be trusted with a gun again? If so, go equip your bolt action. There we go. For God's sake, please get this cooler built so that we can get the freezer somewhat online. Run out of steel? No, we've got some. Hello, Triss. How are you doing? Always a pleasure to see you here. Sorry, just had to minimize something on my other screen. The previous message get filtered or something. Yeah, YouTube's got this weird filtering system in play. So, like, it's quite sensitive for some words. We figured this out with Capture fairly recently. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I've looked for ways to try and, like, ease it off, but I don't know how. Ah. Yeah, that sounds like YouTube in action. That sounds very much like YouTube in action. Maybe if I set up my own list of filtered words, it would be okay. Which I kind of need to do. I just need to get hold of Ofcom's list of words, and then I just need to go and have a soul-destroying afternoon typing in a load of racist words into a word filter so that they just don't come through. It may also have been some kind of spam filter. There's always that. Oh, good. That's on. Get that down to -9. Right. Get all these out. We are going to zone this as food. It's not unwanted by me. Let's put it that way. Here we go. Right. Our basic freezer. Wait, why was there a fire? Wait, rain. I don't need to care about that. Tris, when am I not on thin ice? Let's be real here. Also, 77 subs. Nice. I love it. Absolutely love it. Chris, were you sub 77? Who was subscriber 77? You were the 77! Makes me very happy. I feel like it's only right that it's you. It's the only time you're not sub number 1. You're not the number 1 sub. For God's sake, Stephen, if you've got food poisoning again. Stephen, how have you gotten food poisoning again? Excellent. I have no idea what you're talking about, Tris. No idea whatsoever. I am but a humble streamer playing some RimWorld. Let's see. So Stephen's got food poisoning for the 2nd time in a row. Like, he literally just finished off 1 round of food poisoning, and here he is again. Burning at both ends. But we can finish his bedroom. Tris, look, we can finish Stephen's bedroom now. And we can finish off that floor once we get the wood in. Right, okay. Anything we needed to do mining-wise, I think we're good on now. We don't have a general medical facility, though. If I had shrunk down the rooms, maybe we could have pulled out a small medical room or a prison. But for the time being, we're just going to have to live with it. I can put together a rudimentary prison later, but he's going to have to... Actually... I do need to put a cooler in this building. Let's deconstruct that, and then once that's deconstructed, I'll whack a cooler in there. And that will hopefully cool this entire block down. As for medicine... Granite shelf. That can be where all the meds are kept. This compound's really coming to life. I'm quite pleased with that. But yeah, all the mining for the time being is done. So we can take a step back on mining, pick it back down to 3s, get everybody working on all the other stuff that needs doing. Cleaning needs to be a big one. Stephen, you're on cleaning duty. We are going to need... We need another researcher as a problem as well, because research is taking way too long. Getting really hooked on AC Odyssey again. What's dragged you back in? What's pulled you back into Odyssey? Food is running critically low again. Okay, yeah, we're gonna hunt that lot. Zello, good food. Where's the turkey? Turkey's actually pretty close to home, so we'll hunt that too. Anything else? Food for now. Right. How's the temperature in here now? It's -9. Cool. Have old storage. Thank God. Okay, you're doing it off stream again. You can really get yourself lost in the game. Yeah, I might have to stream Assassin's Creed Origins just to get myself through the game. I think that might be how I have to do it at some point. That's not what I had in mind, but that'll actually work out. Ah, yes, there it is. There's the Triss we all know and love. Absolutely, I would like some advice for Origins. Yeah, that's what I was doing. It just got really stale really quick. Ooh, that's power running down. Activate the redundant power supply. More batteries. And there's the Ship to the Stars quest, which we will get to one day. Where is the ship at? That is quite a way away, actually. Right, Stephen, how are you doing? Okay, good. You've stopped throwing up for 10 seconds. Nice. Do we have any, like, spaceship chunks nearby? We do. We have one there. Just trying to think where a good area for a prison cell would be. Could just do a small area here, actually. Flatten that off. In fact, if we have the entryway here... and I'll base out. I go 9. Gives me a possibility to go 11. That gives me an opportunity to put some decent sized room. Sack that off. We'll do it slowly, because otherwise it'll just sit there for ages not getting done. In part because you focus on... Side quests are definitely a lot better in Odyssey. I do have Odyssey as well. I just want to finish Origins before I play it. Right. Can we make pemmican? I feel like, yes, we can. Right. Do it until we have 21. Pemmican, I think, will be good to have. And we will do forever. Butcher all animals as they come through the door. Cassowary, that hat, a room. Oh, forgot. Stephen! Stop getting food poisoning! For God's sake, could you stop shitting fire for more than 10 seconds? Right. Don't. Over there. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, Kaylee has muscle parasites. This is not good. We're going to need an actual medical. Right. Deconstruct that. Let's get a proper bed in. War-wise. Decent cleaning. Let's just do paved tiles. Try and get this area somewhat clean. Crap, Kaylee's our doctor as well. Sort of like the linchpin of this entire colony. Right, that shelving you. Clear all. Manufactured. Medicine. Critical. And yes, I know Stephen cannot stop shitting fire for more than 10 seconds. It's giving me flashbacks to when I had an intestinal infection a few months ago. That was not a fun time, let me tell you. Sage's rescue. Sage is a 16-year-old apocalypse survivor. Unknown threat. What do we think, team? Do we go and rescue Sage? There is a risk. This is Randy Random difficulty. Okay, we've got one to help Sage. The problem is, our main gunner has food poisoning, so he's going to need to recover first. And then this is going to be like the whole party has to go. What's gunmanship like? Okay, you know what? Callie stays here. We can leave Callie here. Taking her is too big of a risk. If we're smart, though... Donkey. Aim a donkey. That helps us get around a bit quicker. Am I what? Shit, solar flow. Am I smart? There's an allegation that I might be somewhat clever. A little bit. Stephen, how have you gotten it again? Stephen, when was the last time a solid bowel movement passed your anus? Okay, at least the solar flare ended. Okay. Muscle parasites attend quite well. No estimation of when they're up. Urgh. I just need Stephen to get through his poisoning. Then we can go. Sorry to ask you while you're ill. It's absolutely desperate. Right, you. Okay, no. If you're building, fine. He's actually doing. Who the hell has malaria? Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Why is there a cook on the outside? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. The infection is outstripping immunity right now. Fuck. Haley dies. This run is done. There's no hope. Right, Stephen. Okay, smithing's done. Fine. Get carpet making. And now we're being raided. Oh, it's fine. It's a gardener with a knife. Ooh, ooh. I get to put my little defensive area to the test. Oh, that was shockingly easy. Okay, Stephen no longer has food poisoning. In fact, do you know what? We're only going to send Stephen. Just because it just needs to happen. Travel supplies, yep. No, just take herbal medicine. Take 10. No, take 30 pemmican. Go. Just get going, Stephen. Sage is Sage's life depends on it. Go, Stephen, go. And now Stephen is on his way. Right. Now we've got to keep an eye on Haley, who is really bad with me. Okay, that was a good tend. Immunity is now moving quickly. If it can overtake the infection, she stands a chance. Problem is, we need Core to really do the work right now. We need Core to come in big. So, Core, once you've eaten, I need you to harvest this tree. We need that medical. We need it now. Nope. Prioritize hauling both of these stacks of wood. Bailey, I'm very, very sorry, but we need you to clean up. General dirt, that's fine. Right. Medical bed. Okay, good. Rest. Rest, Kaylee. How's the malaria doing? Okay, the immunity is almost caught up. Hey, we have an ambrosia sprout. Okay, cool. Oh, why is there fire here? Why is there a lot of fire? Oh, no. Oh, that's horrible. They're not going to live. I can't help them. Arse. What a horrible way to go. How did that happen? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, and a lynx is hunting Core. Oh, mate. Not really worth it right now. Punch it, Core. Punch the lynx. Kaylee, I know you've got malaria and muscle parasites, but we need your help right now. Stephen, where is he? Okay, Stephen's still en route. Core is down. Kaylee, you beautiful... No, Kaylee, rescue Core. He needs help right now. How about us, Core? Death in 5 hours. 4 hours. Right, come on. You can treat him in time. Okay, he's fine. Injured, but he'll recover. Did he lose anything? He hasn't lost anything. That's good. Right. And the lynx is dead. Oh, now the cat's gone. pass down. I can't get her to do anything straight up passed out. I'll just have to let it rest. Can you tend yourself? It's not ideal. You just need that immunity to overtake. Oh, where's this mad squirrel at? Why now? Of all times, why now? I would really appreciate it if you ran... Thank you. I was about to say, I would really appreciate it if you ran into one of the traps. Oh dear, things aren't going well here, team. So right now, the current state of affairs is Core got hunted by a lynx and is currently recovering from multiple wounds. He was very, very luckily saved by Kaylee, who took a knife to the lynx even while she was suffering from malaria and muscle parasites. Currently, she is in danger of death because the malaria infection is outstripping her immunity. If her immunity does not overtake the infection, she will die. Right now, she is our linchpin because she's our medic, she's our guard, she's our farmer, and she deals with a lot of the social and research stuff. Without her, this place will collapse. Core is recovering, and Stephen right now is on a rescue mission to rescue an incapacitated refugee called Sage. We have no details about her, so it is very touch and go right now. We've had so many cases of food poisoning as well. It is absolute hell right now. Core is in danger of starvation. We have food, so once he's able to get out of bed, he should be able to eat. Allie's up and about. Oh, and she's feeding Core. Fantastic. And Core has food poisoning, for Christ's sake. Right. Okay, we need to be sensible here. Right. Cleaning comes first. Like, this place needs to be cleaned. Kaylee, how's your health? Okay, she's got a decent tend in there. Not ideal, but decent. She's somewhat keeping pace with the infection, but she needs proper treatment. She needs time to rest. Right. Stephen has just arrived at Sage's location. We found Sage. She is a 16-year-old teenage space refugee. She is a good shot. She's decent with animals. She's good at mining, cooking, and melee. She is steadfast, but very neurotic. So we are going to go in, and we're hopefully not going to get completely fucked. We've been ambushed by manhunter rabbits. So Stephen right now has got to hold the fort and not die to rabbits. Okay, he's got one, and he hit the other. Come on, Stephen. Stephen, you need to win a fist fight with a rabbit. Stephen. Go, right. We now have Sage. So what we're now going to do is we are going to tend to Sage to help with her injuries. Much as we can, just to get her up on the road. And then we are immediately going to get them back on the road and back to camp. Because right now, everything's hanging right in the balance here. Okay, that's done. Now all we have to do is reform the caravan. Both there. All the travel supplies are there. Not taking anything else. It's just them. Go. Okay. They will get moving. They're already on the move. Cool. Right. Let's have a check-in on these. Haley is focused on cleaning up. Good. Good. I really hope Core can get back on his feet soon because he desperately, desperately need him to help. Right. Otherwise, it's going to be a case of we bury Kaylee as Sage comes in. And we cannot afford to lose Kaylee's... cannot afford to lose Kaylee's farming knowledge. He's too valuable. I've not got high hopes, team. She's passed out. And Core can't get to her. Core can't walk. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, she's got food poisoning as well. Oh, she's so dead. She's just straight up dead. There's absolutely nothing we can do for her. Oh, you magnificent bastard. Get her up now. Right. No. Core. Right. But right now, doctoring is your priority. Everything else comes second. Fact. Kaylee, your bed rest is now 1. The most important thing you can do right now is rest. You can't treat her. Right. They're not going to be back till tomorrow. God, are we going to lose both of them? We're straight up going to lose Kaylee. There's nothing we can do for her now. If Core hadn't gone down, it would have been... It could have been okay. But that was it. Gone. Nothing we could do. She just got hit by muscle parasites, malaria, and the food poisoning took away any hope. Oh, that's the worst possible death we could have had. Damn it. Damn it. We can do for her now is bury her somewhere nice. Yo, if you can come in and help, I'd really appreciate that. Okay, Core's up and about now. Right. Do you still have food poisoning? You're recovering. Sort yourself out. He's now in a daze. Great. Oh, man. All right. Oh, Stephen's about to come back. Right. Wait. Where's Sage? Stephen, did you really... Oh, absolute ingrate. Right, Stephen, it's there's a lot that's happened. Right, okay. Cleaning is currently the priority. Also, hi, Sage, welcome. I'm sorry you're sleeping with a corpse right now. We'll deal with it. No, Stephen, no. Just not now. Not now. Focus on the grave. Let's bury Kaylee. Move on. And then we need to clean up so that Sage doesn't get an infection. Or is wandering around dazed somewhere. Right. Please clean all this up. This needs doing. There. And that's all we can do now. Sage, welcome to the colony. I'm so sorry it wasn't under better circumstances. We have lost our top medic and our top farmer. Is real bad. Genuinely real bad. We're going to have to figure that out now. Figure out the next step. Researcher anymore. Steven's going to have to take point on it. It's her Sage to do in her downtime. What a night. I'm gonna have to need to deal with some of these rotting corpses. I think some kind of crematorium building. Off for the once Core has recovered from daze. Stages on her feet. They're just going to get this place in. That's fine. No point. We're going to need Parkers. 3 Parkers. Tailoring. Oars relatively. Oh, we'll get caught. Ah, Sage is on her feet. Fantastic. Excellent. Rush yourself too much. Just get yourself. What have we got close to home? Where's the cat in? That's what. Raccoon down there. Particularly want to risk Buffalo at this. These 3 look. That's dead for a day and a bit. Cons, take it. Or, after you're done there, can you get cooking? Get some meals, man. Absolutely no. Ain't really gonna fly at this point. Okay, so let's go over the current situation for anybody who hasn't been here for a little while. A tragedy has just befallen us. We have lost Kaylee, who was our primary doctor and farmer. She was able to grow heal roots because the farming level was so high. We have now lost a source of medicine and a solid doctor and farmer. So we're now at a point... Oh! That being said, Core is able to handle it. Steven's not far behind. That's okay. Core might save us then. That's less of a loss than I was worried about. Doctoring is terrible, but Core being able to take over the gardening is going to absolutely save our backsides at some point. Bacon. Bulk goods trader, that might help as well. Who's got the highest social rating? That appears to be Stevens. So once they wander over here, Steven can get sorted. Right. Steven, mate. We need you to get trading. We need you to wheel and deal and get us some food. Got various meats. Good. Could sell off some of our medicine to balance some things out. What can we buy from them? Buy various foods. They've got quite a bit of pemmican. I'd be willing to buy 100 of that. And if we cover that a bit by trading, say, 15 of our herbal meds. Yeah, that really takes the impact off. Just to be safe. Let's 50 units of turkey meat. Would like to get one of the horses, but we can't right now. We can't justify it. Right, let's get Sage on schedule. I almost said on program there. Already mining away. Right. We've sorted out a food problem for the moment. Now have a food stopgap. Rice is coming in, that's good. October are passing by, fantastic. Low food warning again. Rice now. Even get hunting. So yeah, right now, all needs to be cooking. Cooking and farming is cause life now. Cooking, farming, and doctoring. That's too much on one person. As much as I hate to say it, we're really going to have to hope that a slaver wanders through so that we can liberate a slave. Where do we go from here, then? Where do we go from here? When you wake up, that room needs... Winter's on the way. Who doesn't have Parker? I'm butchering. Need you to get making those Parkers. We are in the absolute dangers. Actual, genuine. Fence. Or now has himself a Parker. Don't have fabric. Just goes instead. Let's get some more. That'll get us a... Where are you getting all these rando corpses from, Corp? No, we need you to heal her. Help is that this entire operation is running on a single windmill. We're going to have to change tack on the research. We need to get a water mill again. And fast. All the drama on this RimWorld playthrough today, folks. All of the drama. Stephen, before you go off, go do your bits of wooden floor. Go get cleaning. Right, I want that freezer spotless. To get more heaters, so we're getting winter ready. Or is resting right. The rice needs hauling. Nope. All the rice. All of the rice. No good to us outside, it needs to be inside. Go. Right. That's an adequate food supply for when winter rolls around. Eel root's almost ready for harvest as well. This is going to be very tough. Very, very winter. But the bedrooms are all done, so we've got that going at least. They're heated, sleep relatively okay. Sage, we'll need you to wear that parka. First thing Paul's going to do makes happy. Okay. Wasn't he? Food and his sleep aren't great. Back. Leave him to bedroom. Okay, Steven's got himself a parka. That's good. Sage, find hauling that Greenwich. Now she's fully healed. Fantastic. Next problem. Running out of We're just going to have to do this. We have to bite down on this. We're lucky that we have a reserve of steel so close to home. Oh, one of the batteries went down. See, we were meant to have a redundant battery array, but it happened. That water mill is absolutely. We sort of stalled out because we don't have hands to cover everything. Right, food stock. Wait. Oh! You have no allegiance. What's your skills? Plants 10, intellectual 11. You're a misandrist, but I can work with that. Sage, go get her. We have to hope that she joins us. We have to carve out another bedroom. Ideal tending, but okay. Lucky we got on the ball. We just get her on side. I will assign her purely to research and gardening, and that will free core up for. Is genuinely the most hope we've had in a. Hey, generators on. Windmills spinning away. She joined. Oh, she joined. Fantastic. Right. Schedule. Get her on program. Research. Your #1 priority. As is plant cutting and all of that. Or you are now fully on cooking and other bits. You're now full on cooking doctoring. Need doctor to tend to yourself. You came along right when we. Absolutely. Right when. Able. Okay. What a way this has gone, team. What a world. Right. Let's start channeling out a bedroom. Part of a wall. Nice. So, we're now going to try and be as equal with our resources as possibly can. Right, let's smooth this wall out. Okay, things are healing. No, it's not like... Shit! We didn't need a cold snap this early. Fuck, that's gonna kill a lot of crops. Yeah. Yeah, Cole's getting all the plants. Quite lucky that Gutierrez here be wearing a... smoothing out. Right, once that room's done, that'll be Gutierrez's room. Right, Watermill Gen is flying up. This actually could be salvation. Genuinely, I've been expecting this to go... Like, I was expecting us to be dead. Like, after Kaylee went, but with Gutierrez joining, although we've had to spread the loss of Kaylee out across 2 people, it's now somewhat in hand. Right, who needs warm clothes? What are you missing? We just get some hats. Yep, listen. Food is a hacker. We need to be careful because there's cougar around that may or may not Hunter Civic find any. Load of bison, but go just as badly as buffaloes. Down. At least the wind is picking up. Oh. Somewhat stand. okay, right. Everything needs to be moved back 1. That. Somewhere. Here. Picking up the wall. Sage is busy working away on Gutierrez's. The chair in for the Gutierrez. Well, so it's just going to be a dining chair. All right. Everything's pretty much been moved, so now we can put that extra layer of wall in as insulation. I need to double check home zoning. Painting that. Certainly don't need to be maintaining over here, really. Grave I'll allow. Over here. Room's almost done. Couple more layers. Another transport pod crash? Ooh. This is an enemy. Tires, I'm afraid you may have to wait a little longer. Prisoner. Stephen, go greet our new friend. Go capture them. Bring them back. We will invite them in. Wait for this. And try. What's your health? You're a nudist night owl. Okay, you're a cannibal. No, back. We're not going to take you on. I don't want a cannibal in the party, I'm afraid. Ooh. Hey, not close to the map. Or. Be tight. Dead. We tried. I need to get that crematorium built now, aren't I? I think, though, have to be. We finish up for the day, though. You're going to... Not build copy. Hoping this will help insulate the room. It seems to be working. Yeah, the cold snap is over. I now need to figure out what I'm doing with this body. Which is a question I ask myself all too often in RimWorld. But with that, time for the villagers end their day. That has been RimWorld, everybody. We are done for the day. So, quick breakdown for what's been happening for those of you not in the loop. I started an upgrade on my PC. I then couldn't finish the upgrade on my PC for 2 weeks while I waited for a part to arrive. Finally did the upgrade, had some hiccups with it. It's now working. The problem I had hasn't gone away. That's down to a graphics card upgrade issue. So, in the new year, I'm going to have to go get myself a new graphics card. Probably going to happen in May, like sometime after April. We wait and see. In the meantime, I'm going to finish off Breath of the Wild in the new year. I'm going to get back onto Pokemon in the new year. And I'm going to get cracking on videos in the new year as well. It's just too busy right now to really jump in on any of that. So until then, we're going to do some RimWorld streams from time to time. Get in on that. Thank you everybody for coming by, and I hope you all enjoyed. We will see more RimWorld in future. So, take care everybody. Have yourselves a good... Bye-bye.